Yes, he used the daughter for rituals. That is why the daughter is like that. That's why the daughter is on. That's why they keep sedating the daughter. That is why the daughter has cerebral palsy. I think I grew up with that mindset. I don't know if I'm the only one. When you see a rich man, when a rich man loses their kids, we say they use that child for rituals because they are rich. When a rich man's child is born with deformity, we say that particular man used that child for rituals. That is why the child is born with deformity. So if you are rich, anything that happens to you, you caused it and you did some rituals or some diabolic activities that resulted in that. I had that mindset too while growing up. I think because of the Nigerian movies we are, and also environment. So I believe environments have a role to play in our mindset and in our thinking. So you can see this Mc Mbakara's daughter. She celebrated her birthday, and there was a certain time they came out to talk about the cause of this cerebral palsy, and people were like, they got a lot of comments saying that he used the daughter for rituals. All the money he has today is because he used the daughter for rituals. That's why the daughter is being sedated regularly. That's why the daughter has cerebral palsy. So I grew up with that mentality. When I see a rich man, they're excelling, I look for something that is not functioning well. I pinpoint it to them and say that is the cause. That's what they've used to make their money. So I think I grew up with that mindset because of the environment and what people were saying around me. But as I grow older, I tend to analyze things. Look at the poor people. Did you see the birthday party Mc Mbakara threw for the daughter with cerebral palsy? Did you see the children around? There were poor people who their children had cerebral palsy. Do we now say they use the children for cerebral palsy to become poor? I think it's high time we wake up and know that some medical conditions result from one or two things, result from hospital negligence, result from something, not looking for how to blame a man that has worked so hard for their wealth or for their money because they have a child with difficulty or they have a child with disability. The poor people also have kids with disability, and it's a lot on them. Having a child with a disability is a whole lot to deal with. Cerebral palsy can result from infection during pregnancy. So that is why mothers are advised to treat infection. Any infection you notice during pregnancy, it's advisable for you to treat it. It can also result from lack of oxygen to the baby's brain. For example, a labor that is prolonged labor, and the baby is not able to get enough oxygen during that process, that can result in cases of cerebral palsy. Premature baby, abnormal development of the brain, all this can result in cerebral palsy. And the parents are not to be blamed. Please and please, don't blame a parent for the child's cerebral palsy. I'm begging you. For all those that keep saying, oh, this man used the child for money rituals, this man used the child to make money, the child is the source of this man's wealth, what do you then say to the poor people that have kids with cerebral palsy? What do you then say to poor people that have kids with cerebral palsy? Having a child with disability is a whole lot. And those negative comments is not helping. So we should learn to support them rather than castigate them and point accusing fingers. And what I advise mothers, pregnant women, if your labor is getting prolonged, if the doctor said there is a need for cesarean section, please and please go for it. I know most times in countries where health is not free, you are considering the cost. I know, I understand perfectly well. But it is better for you to go for it and sort the bees. Seriously, seek for help as much as you can. Because the money you are going to be spending on a child with cerebral palsy over the years is going to be more compared to the money you're going to be using for cesarean section. To me, cesarean section is nothing. What matters is the baby and the mother is fine. That is what I know. So whether you did a vaginal delivery, cesarean section, as far as the baby is fine, that's all that matters. So stop having the mindset that women that did cesarean section, they are less of a woman than women that pushed. They say, you push, you are strong. You don't push, you are not a strong woman. Please and please, men, save your wife and save your future children. And don't blame any parent for a child having disability. So it is your duty to support them. It is your duty to help them. Drop comments that will encourage them. Not comments that will destroy their confidence. Not comments that will make them feel less of themselves as a parent. So the earlier we start supporting each other, the better for us. Cerebral palsy is not a sign that a wealthy man used the child for rituals. There are different reasons why a child could have cerebral palsy. Thank you very much, Mc Mbakara, for the party organized for kids with cerebral palsy. I really do appreciate, and I hope those that are out there support the foundation to help children with cerebral palsy, because in Nigeria they don't get enough support. If you have a child with cerebral palsy, you are on your own. Nobody cares. You are on your own. So if there's a foundation, if he's building a foundation to help people with cerebral palsy, I ask all meaningful Nigeria to contribute to this own project, because it's going to go a long way to help kids with cerebral palsy. It's a lot on them. Financially, it is draining. Physically, mentally, emotionally, it is a lot. So if you can help them, keep quiet. Thank you very much, and see you in our next video. Bye everyone. I love you.